The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. On the return, it's Taylor. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
All right, A-Rod. Strike.
On play action, Rodgers.
Go, boy.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hit. Oh, big deal.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Action, it's Rodgers.
Go, Bonte.
He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Lucky boy.
A big connection on that one. 34 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
Hit, Ryan.
Rodgers now on first down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Nice methodical opening drive here.
Right,
they're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
Yeah, just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Come on, I'm
ready. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Go.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Look down.
Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones.
Fuck it, man.
And it's a Packers touchdown.
End zone.
Aaron Jones, like that. 28 yards. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Brady and the Bucs now.
Dog, quit.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are
Kansas
inside
City,
Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here in KC as their beloved Chiefs took the field, and they are set to match up with the Green Bay Packers. Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
No, Mahomes.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Rush coming, and
Sack
he's taken
already.
down. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
With this
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
That we coming for real. Stand still.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Go ahead and hold it down.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left.
And represent.
And this one caught by Travis Kelce. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelce, 72 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
For the meal time.
Oh, look at this. They're not even going to get the 2-point play off. Maybe too much indecision. It's going to cost him 5 yards. So that'll back him up 5. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it. Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Interesting call there. They went for 2 even after the penalty from the 7-yard line. It didn't pay off.
I think the first thought is to go ahead and kick the extra point, but you're not kicking it from the 7-yard line.
Yeah,
right?
That's not going to push 5 back on the PAT as well.
Right, so they have to take it from the 15 to administer the penalty. So now you're kicking it around 40 yards. So I understand why they probably went for 2 there. They thought they had a better play and a better chance in that situation.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at about the 32. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Open man, it's the tight end Kelce. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Mahomes going to throw.
Give here, boy.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Damn.
Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
And we ain't sweet,
Charles,
man.
not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking
Yep,
a field goal,
right
getting
there.
3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on second down. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground.
Go,
or
boy.
you can decide to throw the ball now because usually
you
get the defense back on its heels.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
And that's a much-needed completion right there on 3rd down. Really a sigh of relief, isn't it? They're backed up deep. You know they don't want to give the ball back to the other guys. A great field position. They needed that throw, that completion, that first down.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers over the middle, complete. That's Adams. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Oh, speak up.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And some room to roam now.
Speak up, boy.
And now off to the races down the
Touchdown,
right
nigga.
side. Touchdown, Packers.
I ain't gonna play no game with you, boy.
50 yards. And the Packers have drawn even here with the extra point to come.
I'm representing my hometown team, boy.
Extra point up and good by Crosby.
And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Turn your microphone up, nigga.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, man,
and he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Yeah, you got it. We about to put your ass to sleep.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And
the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said.
Thanks, boy.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him.
First down, Green Bay.
Not the
I told
first
you we
quarter that he was open for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
I just told you, bro, I was going to shut your shit down. I got an interception, didn't I?
Go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. On first down, Dillon. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After a 1-point game, 7-6.
Hey, listen to this, boy. Hey, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. And Green Bay, you stay ready, cuz. Watch this. Go, Big Dillon.
Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
3rd and 1,
set
boy.
out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown.
You ain't let me do nothing, man. Chill out with that shit, kid.
A.J. Dillon with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers add on to their lead.
No, you're not, bro. No, you not, bro.
And his kick is no good.
When I
Misses the
got the lead,
PAT,
I
a
keep
mistake
the lead.
there. And this remains a 7-point game.
Hell yeah, boy.
So with the
All
missed
right,
PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one
What do we
off.
say, homeboy?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Let's talk about it.
Last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Flush to his right. It's Hill, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So, guess what?
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Hey, you one-dimensional.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And again, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
Fuck that. Hey.
Tyreek Hill, 31 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2.
No.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both
doing an inside kick.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
On the
feels
field,
like it, doesn't it?
That
they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach and going after it.
Go big,
also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
73 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Look.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
With your mouth, stop it.
Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
You kicked the onside kick. I don't understand why you did that.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Did you think I was expecting that shit or something, man?
A reminder coming up at halftime. Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
You don't know where it's coming from. Left, right. It's like up, down, left, right, left, right. BA select country.
Throw left side complete. That's Adams. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
He's laughing, y'all.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Laugh now.
Laugh
now. First down button.
And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision first of all. To go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down.
We're not gonna play
it's
the
now
ball
first and goal.
They'll run here with Dillon.
Yeah,
and he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Now you don't know what we're doing, but I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
Now Rodgers.
Touchdown.
The quick slant caught. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the KC crowd can make it very tough. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
Touchdown.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
You're funny as hell, bro. Where you from, bro? Like Georgia or something? Or like down south? Because you country as hell.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA
So what do you think I would say? I forgot.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
Right now.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got the lead seeding.
You know what's coming up. You stop it now.
Second half.
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, I already know it's coming, huh?
Now they'll run it on the toss. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now they'll throw with Rodgers.
What you get with it?
Floating one, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Just run for nothing.
Picked up by
Working the passer, bro.
And the Chiefs are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
What you think I was just going to be chasing you? Just be
a bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 2nd down and 3.
Hell yeah, I can do what the fuck I want to do. What you, nigga, I ain't gonna do what you want to do. Want me to do? You sound literally
the 25 now at the 24.
You sound
44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained
Hey, come on, man.
runs, taking their time, and making it work.
I told you, man. I know how to do this shit, man. I've been doing this shit, man. Probably using peppers or
They'll
something.
run
Bro.
on first down. Dillon, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3
You
yards.
telling me to
Second
get
down
rid of
coming
get
up.
lost.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, man.
They run once more with Dillon. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
How you like them?
3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
You know Christmas time coming up.
Rodgers. Leaping, and he makes the grab. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL?
It could be like Saturday Night Live.
runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
This shit don't make no sense, man.
2 of their
The
3 red
motherfuckers
zone
getting their
trips
ass,
so
boys.
far, they've come up
They be like,
empty
oh, I'll
on.
let
They'll
you
look
do
to
that.
reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
This sounds dumb as hell, man.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he
Motherfuckers be getting
goes,
their ass
folded
bust
like
since
a
the
lawn
beginning.
chair.
So you better let
It'll
me
go
bust
down
your
as
ass
a
since the beginning.
2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd
Nah,
down.
hey, man. Like I always say, man. People got to think before they talk, man. Okay, man. Get your country ass out of here, man.
Here's Rodgers to throw.
Touchdown, motherfucker.
Touchdown, Packers. Robert Tonyan
Why D?
there to
Why
make
D?
the grab.
What you want me to?
And
What you
the
want me to watch?
Packers
Why D?
add 6 to their
Why D?
lead.
Why D?
No
What you
surprise
watching,
here.
Dizzy?
3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big
He said, why
guy
D?
running his routes
Why
because it
D?
doesn't matter
What you
who
want
they
me to
cover
watch?
him with.
What
If it's
was
another
you
big
saying?
guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a
What
shorter
about that? What's
defender,
that?
might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
About to go.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Why D? Okay, why D? Like D like that?
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Like D like that?
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Okay, like D like that? He like D like that? Okay.
The KC
Yeah, like
offense
that,
out of the
like that.
huddle, ready for their next drive.
Here he come like D. Here he
Throwing
come
on
like D
first
like
down
that.
is Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And this will be
Like D
incomplete.
like that?
Physical play on the
What's that,
football
2nd
there,
and
and it's
10?
2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't
Okay,
let him
here
just
it
sit in
come,
the
like D, like
pocket and
that.
get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of
Like D,
game
like that,
plans
man.
in today's NFL.
D, like that.
Ordinarily, you're trying to
Okay.
keep the quarterback hemmed in.
Here come
In
the
this
defense,
case,
D like that.
they brought the heat, and if he flushes out,
Yep.
they're fine with that, and they force another
Out
incompletion.
of bounds, boy.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play.
J
They
like
say
that.
it's
3rd and 10.
incomplete.
J like that.
The throw led him a little too far. It brings
J
up
like that.
3rd down.
J like that.
Throwing
Why D?
is
Why D?
Mahomes on
I'm gonna go
3rd.
why the D. Why D?
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And
Hey, why
unable
D?
to connect.
Hey, before we continue,
Incomplete.
why D?
Now give them credit.
Why
They
D?
took their shot,
Huh?
but
What
it's
you
going to
gonna
bring
do?
up
Why D?
4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel
Huh?
thought,
Before
but maybe
continue,
run
why
some
D?